Awusuka madoda suka mina kade mthanda umuntu wami bafowethu ngifisa ukuthi umuntu wami eParis kodwa amandla engangenawo. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good people. Happy Monday. Happy freaking Monday. It's your boy brother Nqoba kaJulu masebenza shikho bemthinta thunga bulaleleni. Sizacanda simaganga omsengele ngoba mamini yaphathela ukuthi udubanje nongagezanga wabulethile emfolo lagezanga ngoba bona amafuka teng. Siqunga sihle sikahlalanyana ngoba zona zalela amasakabuli. Bathi unxebela ndoda xiliza amadoda ngabanye abadlumisa abantu oqedika qapha. Ukhoze maphiko ndizela phezulu ezinye ndizela phansi. Oshothelele inkomo zona zasinde umqhakazo. Ubhabhunye ikhola bamgeza into zimfuna zonke noma sethu sidisiwe. Yeni na man. Inqebu dako kaningi beke it's NK1 Show. Iviki neviki you all know ukuthi Monday evening they belong to NK1 Show. The boy brother Nqebu ngingahambi ke ngenza ngihamba with the most beautiful lady in the whole world, the best co-host of the year 2023 to 2024. Mirror on the wall. Hello, Mira.
Happy New Year. Thank you so much for that. Welcome, Leo. Guys, siyabonga kakhulu ukuthi nikhona nathi in 2024. Guys, you know how it goes. We always bring you the best topics, the best guests. And yeah, today is going to be an amazing show. So please share this live because you want your friends to see it, and also tag your friends. Mention them in the comment section. We want to engage with you. So please type questions, type your comments in the comment section. It's for what's in teeny. But yeah, guys, it's about to be a rocking show, and stay tuned because it's about Nandi.
Oh yeah. Thank you very much, Mira Bell. Thank you, guys. Another vibe, another great NK1 Show. We are back again, Buffett, with a fresh content, with a new content, Buffett. So you are always positive. This is the only show that brings you positive content. The only show where we are able, but we're doing it good time. Okay, guys, we are here today saying we are starting or entering 2024 with a fresh perspective. And the jonga sana ndiniphathele umuntu sana jonga ndiniphathele umuntu ndiniphathele all the way from Eastern Cape Pakistan ngihambile kaloku ngihambe ndale ezintabeni ngawonjongela yena ndimtholile. Today we have our special guest bafethu Aviwe Nontlanana. Oh guys, I'm super excited today. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be a great show today as it's Vula Unyaga. We are saying to you guys, we are entering with a fresh perspective. Hello, Aviwe. I'll speak a little and introduce yourself to our people.
Hi guys, Ninjani. I am cute. Sinyanbona, I'm very cute. Thank you so much, guys, for having me on the show. It's such an honor. I am so honored and never said the same time. But I'm trusting God. Guys, why nivulangam?
We have to start with a bang. You see, and you are the bang.
See ukuthi i-guest yethu inhle kanjani. Miraphela uyithini lento ngoba phela you are the most beautiful lady in the whole world. Manje makuzoqhamuka umuntu othi muhle uyithini le ndaba?
I-competition is tight.
I am so sorry. Unfortunately, spotlight.
Us queens, we do not fight, we do not compete, we uplift each other. So Sibahle sobabili siya upliftana. That's
Injalo.
how
Alright.
we roll.
Thank you, guys.
Asibonge ukuthi ngibambisene. Guys, you know the drill and another vibe. Please do share the live, mention people, extend the invitation. It's about to go down. It's about to go down. If ungena manje siyakubingelela, this is your boy brother Nqew. Ngiyangazi-ke bafethu, it's NK1 Show. It's where we discuss and bring along different guests to come and discuss ngayo yonke imatter esibhekene nazo noma esidlula kuzona. So today we are saying we are entering to 2024 with a fresh perspective. Kuningi esidlule kona bafethu ngo-2023, kuningi esidlule kona, kuningi okwenzekile empilweni zethu ngo-2023, and as a result some of us have even lost hope, some of us have even gave up, but now sifuna ukuthi kunina, you want to start this new year with a new mindset, with a fresh start and a fresh perspective. Asizwe our guest ukuthi-ke usiphatheleni masikhuluma nge-fresh perspective for 2024. Kahle kahle sikhuluma ngani? What is it ekumele siyenze? What is it that we is expected from us ukuze izinto zisihambele kahle ngo-2024? Sis Aviwe sana akukhulume nathi ukuthi when we say we are entering to 2024 with a fresh perspective after so many things esidlule kuzona ku-2023, and sana we've lost hope and we're giving up now because we always say this is my year, but nothing's happening. So please talk to us.
Okay, thank you so much, guys, for having me on the show. It is such an honor, like I said earlier on. Dabulela kakhulu. I am so sorry. I'll be doing a lot of these instead of ngi, but I'll try to ngi kancane. And some English here and there, if inganbaleki. Ndiyabulisa to all the viewers, the NK1 Show. Ndiyabulisa kuni nobabini, guys. You look so beautiful. Okay, omnye ke handsome. I don't have much to say, but I'm just gonna go as inhliziyo yam leads me. In my profile picture, up on Facebook, I think that there's something written, God is at the center of it all. Ibhalwe. So with that being said, I like to base everything on God. So I am never outside of God, because every time I try to go outside of him, even though they become messy. But I'm not going to dwell much on this, but just allow me to open a scripture. Our scripture is going to be found on Jeremiah 1, verse 12. And the Lord said, that's right. And it means that I am watching and I will certainly carry out my plans. So this is one of the scriptures, the Lord is looking at his word. And where is that word that Uchiko is looking at? It's in our hearts, right? So, yintoni isenhlizweni yakho as u-2024 uqala. And we are entering u-2024 with a fresh perspective. We want to change our mindsets. Paul, let us renew our minds. So in order for you to renew your mind, you use the word of God, right? A lot of things have happened in 2023, but now we are entering into 2024. Therefore, we are not supposed to be entering 2024 with izindo esisuke nazo from 2023. Right? So that is negativity, that is ukuba doubtful, that is ukungabina themba. We need to try again. Right? So yintoni le isenhlizweni yakho as u-2024 eqala? That is the main question. And that is where we are supposed to start. What is in your heart? What do you want the Lord to fulfill? And when God comes in, kuwe ezokutshekisha, uzofika kukhona ntoni enhlizweni yakho. What are your goals? What have you written down? What is there in your diary? When God wants to fulfill certain things, uzofika afulfile ntoni kuwe. Is it doubts? Is it negativity? Remember, you create the atmosphere around you. So if you want the atmosphere a positive, I normally have cards ezingaga that I always keep in my pocket, okanye in my wallet, okanye in my handbag. So when I live engine, I always have that with me, and I'm always writing things there. I'm happy and grateful that I have A, B, and C. I am happy and grateful that I have D, ban. And you see those things as they end up coming to pass because you confess them, because those are the things as essentially when yakho. So without you having a positive mindset, without you having inhliziyo that is filled of desires, izinto ezi uzinqwenelayo, to see zisenzeka empilweni yakho, to see zisenzeka around you, to see zisenzeka in your family, in your church, be it in your working environment or wherever. Remember, ingqondo yakho positive, it influences atmosphere le around wena. Even the atmosphere begins to respond to what is in your heart. Even when you are walking from home to work, you confess those things. You confess those things. Rather, you even write them on the wall so that when you wake up, like in your deep sleep, and you be like, Lord, I am so happy and grateful that I have bought that car. I am so happy and grateful that I've bought that shirt. I am so happy and grateful that the phone that I want, I now have it. I'm going to make an example to prove that this thing does work. And it has to be into that is in your heart. So I don't remember the year, but it was my first time dizobane phone. So ekhaya, I was told by Utadomdala, he asked me, in fact, but do you want your cell phone? And I was like, yeah, I do. Besendimdala ke like besend high school, so ifani awkward into bandingabi phone. Okay, fine. So Utadomdala, Atuba is gonna buy me a phone. And then I see one of my church mates at the time, wayene phone eyayinhle and Nokia. And when I saw it, I was so in love with the phone. And then I decided, you know what? Okay, this is the phone that I want. I'm very skeptical again now of things, so I always make sure I have to see it first before and I have to touch it. Dibone apps zakhona and whatnot, and how does it work? And then dibe sold if I love it. Okay, so I didn't tell Utadomdala about what type of phone I want. I started praying about it. I started confessing, this is the phone that I want. And this is embedded in my heart. It's in my spirit. And every time, like, I'm thinking of this thing. He said he's going to buy me a phone. And I was like, this is the phone that I want. This is the phone that I want. I wrote it down in my diary, but this is the phone that I want. I want Nokia, what. And to my surprise, we never discussed which phone do I want him to buy for me. He came with that exact phone. Same color, same everything. Nothing was different. That was my first phone. So, this thing works. What is in your heart? That is the main question namhlanje. Ukuze sikwazi ukuthi enter into 2024 with a fresh perspective. Yintoni esenhlizweni yakho? What will God fulfill xa ngaba efika enhlizweni yakho? And every time you doubt, it means you are placing an order. And the job will place the order. Awukho sure if you want pizza okanye you want KFC, like you're just not sure about ufuna. Make up your mind. Be sure this is the type of car that I want. I don't afford it, but this is the type of car that I want. I don't afford it. This is the type of car that I want. That is your mind responding. And the afford dilemma, but this is the car that I want. And I will get it up about 2024. And you don't know how. And the how part is not for you. It's not for you. It's actually for God. Yena uten, I am looking at my word. What is in your heart? What will God find? Every time you doubt, it goes back order yakho. Because every time ubane thoughts engqondweni yakho qonda ba man, this thing unazo zonke ezi facts man zi physical, and yes, bona zonke ezi physical barriers, but what is in your heart? Ndikwenzele ntoni Solomon? What do you want me to do for you? Why is it that awunathemba? Why are you shaken? Why are you shaken? Whereas but you have the greatest authority, which is found in God. So entering 2024 with a fresh perspective requires you to renew your mind so that the atmosphere around you may be changed. The atmosphere around you may listen so that it may adapt to what God is currently doing in your life.
Yo,
Wow.
wow. Yes, Mirabel?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that was amazing. Siyabonga kakhulu for that. You know, one of the things that you've mentioned is, you know, making sure that God is in the center of it, because yonke into ivela kuNkulunkulu. What would be, you know, your advice to someone who maybe last
Exactly.
year, towards the end of the year, they slipped by corns, or they stopped praying, trusting God, and now, you know, January is here, and they're hearing you say this, but they're like thinking, uNkulunkulu nje usazongizwa, you know, because haven't been to church, haven't been praying. What advice would you give someone who has, you know, stepped back from God, going into the new year?
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mil. Um, to that kind of a person, I'm gonna say we all fall short of the glory of the Lord. And we are not perfect. Every day, it's a new day for us to wake up and try again. So, to that kind of a person who has gone astray, I want to refer to something eyenzekile last year.
Very sorry, guys. Might be network issues, but let me add her. Okay, she's there. Welcome back,
Okay, I'm
Avi.
so sorry. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm
No,
back. This network
yeah.
thing is dealing with us. Okay, back to your question, Kamira. Bendisithi ndifuna ukwenza umzekelo of into eyenzeke kum last year. Apart from being bubbly, I'm an author and also I'm a publisher. So obviously, into a laptop, it's always a need for me. Last year, I think the year before last, I actually bought myself a very expensive gadget, a laptop. I don't like buying expensive things. I need to put that out there. I really hate spending. If I spend, I want to spend money that I know it'll bring more money. Okay. So I bought myself this expensive laptop, and then I told myself, Uguchi, and I was also convinced by a friend, is it Banba? No, you know, V, this laptop, you're gonna keep it forever. Da 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 da. It was very expensive. If ebengekho lowo mngane, I wouldn't have bought it. But I bought it, especially because iye yahla yaba on sale. Ane. I guess my pride, my joy, i-laptop yam. Cute sana, flips kanje xa ivulela like cute nje. Cute zezi laptops zinhle cute ezincinci zifanele mna. Okay, fine. Kham ndizophinda ndihlala eMthatha. Fika eMthatha sana, ndaye emsebenzini. Guys, this thing of not listening to the inner voice when the inner voice is speaking. This laptop, I have it in my hand in the morning when I'm going to work. And I'm like, I'm picking it up from the bed and I'm putting it under the pillow. And something in me says, go to work with it. And I don't. And I leave it under the pillow. And then every time I buy something, I always concentrate it unto the Lord. And I'm always like, Lord, watch over these things. So when I come back, kuvuliwe endlini, and then I'm entering, ndime phakathi esitikini, and I'm like, kwenzeka ntoni na apha? And then I look for my keys, but I'm inside. And then first thing, and when I'm like, oh my God, my laptop, my work is there. My client's work is there. Imagine. So I went into my room and figure ibed yam, it's upside down and the laptop was nowhere to be found. I was so heartbroken. I remember going to work, I was crying, and I was like, Lord, I have said, Bana, izinto zam, consecrated egazini lakho, hide them, zikhusele, ntoni. I was complaining and all that. But then there was nothing that was coming to my heart or into my spirit, except ilando yokubana akutshintshi lutho. Like you remain on the throne. Whether these things happen, whether these things don't happen, it changes you not. You remain that same God that said, you are watching over me. You see? So, zonke ezi zinto zenzekayo okanye zonke izinto zenzekileyo ku-2023 zakulidishela astray. I remember kwabakhona opportunity that I got. One of my family members came to me and said, but no, this laptop has to come back. No, this laptop is very expensive. She owns the same laptop. This laptop is so she understands. This laptop is very expensive. Take this route. I'm going to call Lotata and then Gaba Tata babuyisa izinto. You see? And because I wanted my laptop so bad, I actually considered that until I remembered to go to who I am, Ganene. And then I decided, iti Bible sona ngocinga nangobona. You see, I thought it, even though I didn't go through with it, but I thought about doing it. And I never felt so much anger in children. I'm just going back. Yes, noba bangafunyanwa abantu ingase babethwe. Yayiva, that is my heart aching. That is my heart having gone astray. And then Nabuyela, my heart condemned me. Iti Bible, when your heart condemns you, God is actually greater than it. So I decided, Uguti, you know what? Ngempela, this changes nothing. Yes, fine, the laptop is gone. But now whose daughter am I? Why am I even thinking like that? I kid you not. A friend of mine gave me a fresh laptop. So God is actually at the center of it all. I always say, without it having happened in the realm of the spirit. So every time it comes, it has already happened and you have already been prepared for it. It's not going to kill you. If it has made you to go astray, this is a good time to come back. We are starting there. We are starting on a clean slate. You can always go back to God. There's a joke that is always made. Oh, January. Altar. So, guys, it is that time of the year. Let us go back to God. And revive our minds, revive our soul, revive our spirit. And every time the enemy attacks you with what you have done, make it a point that you quote the word back to the enemy. I hope uphendlekile ngqo, and I hope ancedakele.
Amen. That was amazing.
Wow.
Go back to the altar. That is the message. Buyela uNkulunkulu usaphila. Whilst you have the opportunity, return to God. See, you mentioned something so amazing. You are an author. And I know ukuthi ukubhala it takes a lot of discipline, which is something, that is crucial in achieving our goals. And a lot of us struggling to get discipline. Sifuna ukujima, sithe ngeJanuary siyagijima, sesingena wena ejimini. And nje so umhla 8 asingakangena ejimini. So when it comes to discipline, what are some of the tips you would give our viewers, we'll say, how can we be more disciplined in 2024 to achieve our goals is what achieving this year?
Beautiful. In my phone, I have a lock screen yam as imna. So obviously, I unlock phone yam, and then a picture elandelayo after phone yam. It's the name of the publishing company. I had the name. I had I had made the logo before the company was opened, right? So before I could open it, it was always with screensaver Sam. So every time I wake up, us youth, I turn the phone. So every time uvuka, it's the first thing you touch. You touch your phone. and then you press it. And the moment you unlock your phone, you publishing company, publishing company. That is a way of motivating yourself. That is a way of disciplining yourself, telling yourself, goodbye, I need to push this thing. I need to work hard on this thing. You see, I'm not choice because I see it almost every time. Because in the turn the phone, like I'm always on my phone. And I'm also working on another thing. Izoba like up in my face. Like I'm like it's gonna be there in my face. So those are the methods that you can try to make sure ukuthi uba uyazama ukuzidisciplina, uyazama to eat clean. Okunye futhi you can just set alarms because zizi normal says your normal everyday life. You can set alarms, or can you maybe have a friend that you know ukuthi the friend is very accountable. If you say you're gonna go to the gym, the friend will wake you up and then aniye ejimin. Okanye have a very judging friend. Ukhona those friends ezi-judgmental ngalendlela exakileyo. If you say, guys, I'm going on a diet, and then now you're seen eating bye girl. Those kind of people, have those kind of people in your corner. Sana, wenza bungakwazi nokuthi KFC. Ungakwazi nokuthi KFC ubrother Nqoba abe ehiye esithi hayi kaloku sisi wena uthe uyi-girl ejimayo andithi ufuna i-flat tummy.
Ama-summer bodies aqala ngoJanuary. Summer bodies starts in January.
I'm telling you. I'm also starting tomorrow.
Awulithi ama-order ani manje Nqoba usuyadayisa manje lana.
Flat tummy, weight gain, weight loss. I'm taking orders.
Oh, Uma sine fitness guru.
Sis you know,
yes, I'm here.
Every year, Aviwe, you know, people do AMA resolutions. And, you know, every year they feel demotivated. To say, hey, last year ngangibhalisa into eziwu-10 ngenzokodwa kuphela. And it's like, why then should I do resolutions? Why should I be positive? It's just another year. How best would you advise them or motivate them? Because people are feeling demotivated. Ukuthi nje every year ngithe ngizoncipha ngancipha, every year ngithe ngizograde angigrade, every year ngithe ngizothola umsebenzi omusha ngiwutholi. What would be your advice to them?
Keep trying. There's nothing else we can do. We just keep on trying, and you continue confessing it. And if you stop now, like awuzuthi umfumane lo msebenzi umfunayo. So rather than just keep trying. Ayikho enye into ozayenza. Continue uzama up until you get to what you want. And like I said, like you said, now you set goals. Owaziyo uba by the end of the year you make sure bangaba you have achieved those goals. But then it so happens ngenxa izinto ezenzekayo ebomini end up mhlawumbe ungazi-achievanga ezo goals, unga-achievanga your weight ubufuna uyi-achieve yonke laa nto wethu, and it all becomes mercy at the beginning of the year. But ezaa zinto zingenzekanga, carry them over. Kwakutshiwo kwi-maths esikolweni, carry them over mntakaba use kwamakhelwane, which is 2024. Andithi azenzekanga ku-2023 wola sithandwa sam uye ngaphaya wela nazo. Ayikho enye into esizoyenza, because it's not like we're gonna come and be like nanku umsebenzi. It doesn't work like that, guys. It's hard, and it's hard for all of us. Even imisebenzi esinayo ngoku, we found them nzima nyani. But if you continue confessing these things, you are changing the atmosphere around you. Every time you doubt, ubuya umva. That's how it works. You deal with the realm of the spirit before ize enyameni. Guys, I assure you, if we can get that, everything is going to be possible. If you can get land or atmosphere, fix the atmosphere, and then if you fix it, you will fix your mind. I assure you, it'll fix your mind. And after your mind is fixed, the sky is the limit. You will achieve zonke izinto that you want to achieve. I don't know ke apha ko weight loss journey mntakabawo. Ingavuka mntakabawo uyojima sizayifuna thini. Siza kuthini ngoba funeka ujime. Siza kuthini. You must make a conscious decision. You know, Batman, ndiyayifuna le flat down. I want to wear that bikini ngoDecember. Uyayiva? Uzanxiba njani mntakabawo? Xa ngaba ungazimiselanga.
Jima.
Benana masizimisele. But on a serious note, I want to pass this to abantu abafuna imisebenzi. I know it's very hard, guys, but let's keep trying. Let us keep trying. We are all not where we want to be, but we are definitely not where we were before. It's actually better. So now it will be better. And also, guys, I love what people are doing on Facebook. Have you seen it? People just post not their resume per se, but they post themselves like a professional picture. You get dressed and whatnot. Like you make me want to post that for you. I actually have a friend who did that. What dress her up and then she took a picture and then watch. But this is the type of job in Mfundeleo. I'm this much of age. This is my cell phone number. Dikhangela lo msebenzi. And then the moment I saw it, and I was like, okay, share. Yeah, but clean. Guys, those are now this news. We are saying this. You can't be going to an interview. Who's gonna hire you? Because at the end of the day, when companies, these people, they serve people. So now you must look presentable. And then no man, I can actually trust Ungo with my company. Listen, this other year, I finished studying go 2020. Thank goodness I remember this example. This is very good. Go 2020. And then I finished my studies and then I went back home. With a very big doubt in my mind. Because my manager at the time had said, kule field yethu, there's no one ozofumana umsebenzi, this and that, kugqityiwe, kwathini. You see, because akho mali, kwathini. I went home and I rebuked that. Even though I did, it still stayed on my mind. Remember, what do you need to do? You need to renew your mind. So when I was home, I started panicking. But then I started doing these things. I started writing down every day, guys. It looked like I'm a crazy person. I'm happy and grateful. Now, I'd wake up in the morning at 5 and do this. I'm happy and grateful. It was so draining. I don't want to lie. It is draining, especially for the first 7 days. It is exhausting because it feels like you're a fool. But you must know what you are changing the atmosphere around you. And then when I did that, I'm so happy and grateful. Now that in the apangela. I'm not working. And then I woke up after some time. I think I did that for about 3 weeks, almost a month. And then every day in the morning, I'd wake up early, prepare for work when I'm not working.
Wow.
I'd put on my best heels. I'd put on makeup. I'd be right there, like lipstick and everything, knowing very well that I'm not going to go to work. And then it started boosting my self-confidence. Like every day, I started enjoying this thing. It was now a norm. My body was used to it. To go to 5, I'm waking up. I'm doing my ungrateful, my I'm happy and grateful thing is. Okay. And then more time went by. I then decided, you know what? The Tati diarrhea. I went straight to Google. I Googled all the pharmacies in the Eastern Cape because I had wanted to work in the Eastern Cape. Googled all the pharmacies. I got the numbers and then I called each pharmacy. Some people were very rude, but I didn't stop. I had like 100 guys, 100 numbers on my phone. I was calling all the pharmacies because I wanted a job and I was ready. And I was now confident. I was feeling it. I was like, yeah, man, this is it. And it's not like it's gonna be easy. And yonke lanto too, that is exhausting. And then is not even interested in what you're saying. And maybe it's because they're busy. And then out of the 100 only 3 told me to send the CVs. Imagine, wow. I bought it at time. And that was my last cent. But I did that. I called them. I called them. I got a call. I got the job. You
Wow.
create the atmosphere around you.
Mm.
Mm.
Oh, this is powerful. Powerful.
So, wow, guys, I hope in years or Uti you create the atmosphere. I hope in years or Uti you know, even though you have not received the blessing, but you act as if you have received it and you
Exactly.
work hard as well. So that was beautiful. Thank you so much, Sisi. Nqewu, angifuni ukuthi ngithathe isikhathi sonke. So over to you because I
Vele,
could go on. I
Mira,
tell you, I could go
ugridi.
on and on.
awusekriti lesana, awusekriti.
Hey, son.
Wow. Aviwe, I'm just here listening to you. No, I'm like, wow. Nje, ever since iqalile show, I'm like, wow. Because, I'm sure someone watching us out there, obviously, September, I'm sure now, how are these things done? Why I'm saying this is because us, mostly, abantu abansundu, we don't believe in writing goals down. We don't believe in saying the affirmations. We don't believe in doing things. Njengoba
Mm,
wenza nje ukuthi when you used to wake up in the morning, ucike ngathi emsebenzini, for a black person listening to this, like it's like when you do these things, uh, oh, you don't know about these things. I'm a law of attraction. Yeah, but the
exactly.
things that you do the things that you do the most are the things that happen into your life. If you're a person with a negative mindset, bad things will happen to you because you are attracting the
Exactly.
thing. Yeah, but the things that you think the most, people forget that ukuthi thina abantu we like computer. The only thing that you're gonna get into your computer is the thing that was installed by you. Ngeke ukwazi ukuthola ingoma yeParis ungayifakanga kwi-laptop. What does that mean?
Tani Paris.
Lento ocabanga ngayo, lento ocabanga ngayo kakhulu iyona eyenzeka la empilweni yakho. So
Exactly.
it's called law of attraction. It's called law of attraction. She attracted it. Wavuka ekuseni wagqoka ingubo emhlophe wafaka ama-lipstick wenza yonke into acting like she's going to
Ingubo
the,
emhlophe.
yabo, to the job. Yabo, acting like she's going to the job. And then again, ngikhuluma izinto engiyiphicaphile from u-Aviwe, guys. And then another thing, we like to make our decisions but we don't act on them. Yabo,
Mm,
people every beginning of the year, we always write, I want to do this, I want to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. But when it's time for us to do these things, we don't.
mm,
Yeah, so there is power in making decisions, but only if you take action. So it's either you decide or you be aside. So, Aviwe,
mhm.
for people like us, abantu abamnyama, who don't believe in these things, people who think more ubhala izinto phansi ekumele uzenze, it's just a waste of time. Writing goals down, no, that thing is for rich people. Yeah, but saying the affirmations, no, that is for abantu about rich or people or that is for white people or that is for Bill Gates or Banbani. I mean, I don't have to say I'm an affirmation. So to people who have low mindsets, what can you say to those people? Yes, they want to be successful. Yes, they want the job, but they're sitting at home. They want to start businesses, but they don't want to do or say these things. Lezinto ekuyizona that leads you to a successful life. So to those people who don't like believe kuleyo nto, what can you say to those people?
I cellular question, Nqewu.
So
Very easy.
my questions are all easy.
But Nqewu, dimnyama mosimna. Do I look white?
No comment.
Do I look white? So, Anna Bednan, let us do away with laziness And I'm saying this,
Yeah.
and I'm not saying it to people who are trying, but I'm saying it to people who just don't want to do anything. And if you don't want to do anything, you get depressed, afun shamba, afun ya down. How are you going to meet abantu omhlambi by just going to town? Ungananto yo oyoyenza, but ubeclean umhle. You might just meet that one person. Oza kufumanela lo msebenzi. And I'm sorry to say, into yokubana singayithatha into, no matter how little it is. Ithi iBhayibhile, let us not masingazideleli izinto eziqala kancinci. Do not despise small beginnings. So even if ungumsebenzi nje ongamfundelanga, but laa nto yokubana uba uyavuka ekuseni, it's gonna motivate you. And then as soon as umotivateka, bathi kabanye kusekho naloo lion in us, mntakabawo ilele lala, ayiphakami tu kuba ngashukunyiswa asani lion jonga ilele. As soon as ufumana laa nto inye, guys, even if it's just going to town and then okay, let me go into an internet cafe, can your researcher nobi phaa ko-10 rand, 5 rand. Nje ufika ube phaa, mingle with people, don't stay endlini all by yourself. And guys, into endiyithanda yinto yokubana uba these things are said by black people. Dilapha, I'm not even successful, like ndingumntu, like I'm a normal human being. Where God has placed me kule ndawo andibeke kuyo, but like I feel like I used to say, ndisatsho in fact xa ndinaziba hey bawo khandielevate so that ndibe ngumzekelo, like people should make an example ngam xa bemotivate abantu. I am black. There are black people who have made it using affirmations. There's not much I can say to this thing. Guys, I'm black. I'm not a white person.
Yo,
Next question.
ufleke umuntu. Ufleke kodwa inkulumo yakhe i-white, it's okay, it's fine. So coconut. So Evie, Maga Inc, tell me, you got a job, and again you have this business that you are doing on the side. Why are you doing this? Because when you have a job. Why you in a publishing company? Why you an author? You writing books and publishing books. Yes, you have a job.
I'm gonna start blushing. Guys, don't get me started on that because I won't keep quiet. Okay. Okay. First of all, Teta kaloku yaphi. Ndicela uqala phaa kule nto yokubana uba ntontoni author wa. My writing journey started as a way of healing. There were a lot of things that I was actually struggling with, and yayindivalele in a corner in such a way that I had a hard time living. I even thought that suicide was a better option. But through pen and paper, I survived. And I've been surviving since I was young. And I didn't know this up until I started writing the book that I published. So I write because I want to heal. And the economist healing, but it's a continuous thing. It's not indo that you can just wake up in the morning and be like, okay, I'm fine. Some days you're okay, some days you're not, because of the things that have happened to you in the past. But as soon as ukwazi uzibhala, especially the ones easy that you can talk about, that you know, if I say this to Nqoba, he's gonna judge me. But between you, ne pen, ne paper, there's no one judging. Well, they're gonna judge when they read Inky, but I'm not there. And at the same time, as long as I get what I want, which is my healing, and when I get my healing and I actually pen it down for Umira to read it, Umira gets her own healing. So I write him now because I want to heal from the things that are tormenting me. To answer Lesbini, why do I publish? Guys, if you see the books that we have published, And every time I attend these launches of these people that I honor so much, that have published in our company, which is V Publishers, they are all struggling with the same thing that I'm struggling with, which is ukuba depressed, suicidal thoughts, and whatnot. But ude athi omnye, V Publishers, it's a place for pen warriors. We write to heal. There are things that we cannot talk about. There are things that if it were to get out, I would be judged by so and so. So and so would not see me. But because those are the things as in Bambileyo that make me to not be able to unleash my full potential. Pen them down. That's why I write. I write because I want to heal.
Mirapelo Samuza Ovi.
Yes, I do. I hear her. Are you with us, Nqoba?
Oh, okay. Thinking like big mean, I thought maybe it's on your side. Safana, where CEO. Okay. Thank you very much. I'm really sorry, guys. I thought thinking again, only to find a good to know thinking that I'm experiencing network issues because of inclement weather. Let me see this as well. Aviwe. So Aviwe, um, um, ungiphendule kahle but ngifuna ukuthi umchazela ukuze ngizokunikeza u-100%. Someone is working. If someone is working, why should that person do something else on the side? Start a business or do anything aside the job. Why should he do that?
Okay, sibathathu mosikulo live ne.
We're working.
So apha kuthi sobathathu isalary yenu nami ndiyazibala. Okay, isalary yethu iyazonelisa izidingo zethu.
Njani? Bathole izipinatshi.
With isalary yakho Nqewu, because ngumuntu ongathi akayiva le question. With isalary yakho bra, do you see yourself doing everything ngesalary yakho futhi ushiyekelwe yile ngxenye yemali oqonda into yokubana ba yabona ke apha I can still ndiyabe ndiyozonwabisa okanye imali yakho iphelela kwi-needs?
Njani bra? Umfazi wami ngabe ulapha eduze kwami.
Let's not talk about ones that we do not have.
Animzamo Nqewu Nkosi yami. Sekuyada ukufamani. Animzamele nje intombi.
What days?
Olele Nkosi yami.
What day is one thing?
But no, guys. But no, on a serious note, economy yethu niyayibona. It is very bad, and isalary yomntu ngamnye, it needs all the help it can get. And this is one of the reasons why we are so frustrated, because we don't have enough money. Okay, let me talk about me. Let me not talk about other people. As soon as the one with bank balance sana, I immediately feel depressed. Noba khona stress and feeling better stress. So kuyanyanzeleka i-bank balance uyibone noko ingathi idlamkile. Xa ingadlamkanga i-bank balance iyastressa nje, finish and clear. So i-bank balance yomntu mayidlamke. Honestly, it's because so to have your own thing on the side. It is very important. Luna, you must make more money for you.
Solution udinga
You need a man in your life. You need a man.
No, we honestly do.
Aviwe is a hard-working woman. But Aviwe, let me tell you something. Now, Mirapel, ngizonithandazela because mina uNkulunkulu uyangizwa. Ngizonithandazela ukuthi nithola amadoda, but ngeke
Uqala
niwathole amadoda.
ngoba lesikhathi uwenza uthi uzomthakazela amandla.
Ngeke niwathole amadoda. Amadoda ngeke niwathole, but this is a topic for another day. Ngizokususa ngizokushisa nokukhuluma ngibringe up le topic. Ngeke niwathole amadoda. Yabona umuntu osebenzayo aphinde abe yahasla, umuntu wesifazane oyisebenzela oney'mali zakho ophushayo empilweni. Eyi, kancane ukuthi abe nendoda. Amadoda awasaba abantu abanjalo. Amadoda awabafuni abantu besifazane aba-independent.
Asilumi.
Eh? Yabona, if you're a woman that walks tall, angisho ukuthi ku-wrong, ku-right, but amadoda azonibalekela. Where's part uma wathenga imoto, wakha umuzi, waze wayithengela umuzi, indoda ivele ibone ukuthi lapha, hayi, ivele i-create nabantu wena, abasaba, i-create nabantu abalapha phezulu ukuthi, ayi, u-Aviwe, it's not my type. Okay, ngeke usibani bani la, abakwi-low class. Uyabo? So amadoda, that's why guys enibalekele ningaphathwa i-depression nithi uNkulunkulu waniphendula, amadoda awanifuni ayanibalekela. Manje wena Miracle usuka la eThekwini uyohlala eCape Town. Obvious amadoda ala eDurban asezothi hayi uMiracle vele ule phezulu nabantu aba-top lapha Cape Town. Uyabo? U-Aviwe cha uyi-pharmacist. Makuthi umuntu akayazi i-pharmacist njengami ngisaqala kuthiwa yini i-pharmacist, zangicathi mina umuntu oyifama bazocathi uney'nkomo unomhlaba obudaka uyatshala lapha ngoba une-farming ngoba uyi-pharmacist. So azonibalekela amadoda guys, ningasebenzi kakhulu nisebenze kancane noma nisebenze kakhulu nifihle amadoda azonibalekela. Kanti ngitshela futhi azobaleka amadoda. La kuphumeza usiseza sayifela into esingayazi. Noma ayikho indoda engazazi ukuthi ifuna ntoni. Ngikuxeleleke mina brother Ncube, ndiyakuxelela-ke sana, ngikuxelela inyani-ke ngoku. Ngiyathetha-ke ngoku-ke manje, ngiyathetha, ndikuxelela inyani. La madoda lawo, amadoda ayawasaba abantu besifazane. Even look at abantu besifazane who are highly anointed. Abantu besifazane who are anointed. They scared. Amadoda awasondeli. And I can't marry you all guys because mina kuphela umuntu ongasaba. And I wish I can like scatter myself, give them but I can't. Unless if ningangivumela ngithatha ithembu, I can marry you all guys because mina ngisali.
From today,
yes,
I want to make it known. Asilumi.
It's fine, and know me, but because there's a dog in the house, we assume the dog is biting.
No, but
I'm telling you about men.
I think it goes back to his in the self-esteem. You know your identity in Christ. You are hardworking. You're a provider. You're a protector. You should not be intimidated. Aviwe is, an author. She's, has a good career. That should not intimidate you. So I think they might have some self-esteem issues. And if you feel good Uti Aviwe is up there, maybe that would result in an unhappy marriage because there's one local competition or Aviwe Shadwin. So
exactly. You must understand a man. You must understand a man. A man by nature was made to be a leader. A man doesn't want to lose the crown of being a hero. A man always wants to be a hero. That is why men also lie. We lie not because we are liars. We lie because sisabihlazo lokutholakala ukuthi sisemangeni. So we always deny things because we want to always maintain the crown or the position that we carry as men to be a hero. So now imagine me, brother Nqoba, I'm earning 22,000, and then I get married to Aviwe. Aviwe is earning 40,000. Automatically, even if Aviwe akanankinga, even if Aviwe submits, even if Aviwe is neutral, akana-pride, akanayo lento yokuthi I'm earning more than you. But mina, because I'm a man, I will always feel intimidated. Whether ngiyakholwa, whether nginezambulo, whether ngu-brother Nqewu, whether ngu-bishop Nqewu, whether ngu-prophet Nqewu, but I will always feel intimidated as a man getting lower than my wife. Even if my wife akanankinga, even if my wife mehola uthi baba nayo yonke imali, but because I'm a man, I'm always a hero. I will always get intimidated ukuthi umfazi wami is earning more than I. So bantu besifazane, if nithola ama-increment emsebenzini ngicela niwanqabe please, niwadlulisele kwabantu benu ukuze lento izobhala.
Fire.
Madoda ngikhulumela nina la.
Abantu.
Hayi siyanqaba Nqevu, siyanqaba mfethu. Akwazi.
No, but we're going to speak about this thing, guys, one day. Who are Angelo Nyara? Because men hide these things, but it's the truth. You know, I mean, there are a lot of people in Bazi, abantu besifazane, and they are crying, man. Abantu besifazane, they are crying, but they won't say it out loud because thina abantu abamnyama sazi ukuthi if umuntu wesifazane shows ukuthi she wants a man or what sibone ngazukuthi godika sibebe lesi nondindo uyayifuna yabo, but abantu besifazane nabo balimele ngokuthi amadoda awabasheli. And amadoda abatshela ukuthi why engabasheli. So let us change this mindset, bafethu. It's 2024, asishintsheni, useshilo aviwe ukuthi abalumi, and abalumi ngempela, guys. And abalumi. So mina ngabe ngiyashada senginqena ukuthi yabo, nginqena ukuthi yabo. Mina nje I'll be very happy to get a wife and more than me. I'll be very happy. I don't know why. I'll be very happy. Imagine I'm 22,000 a month, and then my wife is getting paid 40,000. I'm like, okay. And then as my whole and I'm 15, I say, tata, na get imali. Hlukanisa njenge-head ngithi okay mkami thatha naw 15,000 owakho mholo wakhe njalo. So you know, exercise being a man. So madoda, come on guys, come on. Ungayisabule,
Conference ufundise kahle nje. Babuye abantu be-right.
kancane don't worry, kancane ngiyeza even this is the task, but eventually we're gonna get there. Guys, in New Zealand, say eventually. Can you please clap for me? You say eventually. Like in
Awusakuthi.
Well, guys, thank you very much. It was an interesting show, my friend. Too. Thank you very much to our guest. Yo, no movie ang chusa mina umethi ube nervous. Indlela ane energy ngayo, so much energy. Yo,
But I
hayi
was
cha sana.
never.
Hayi. Yo, hayi awutshengisi ukuthi ubu-nervous. And we are, guys, siyanibona nje lokho ama-comments. Ningasho ukuthi siyanziba. The comments are flooding. The comment section, guys, is flooding. People are enjoying. People are laughing. Inhliziyo zithabile. With special thanks to Aviwe Sambonga Nkulunkulu ngawe. See our motivational speaker, the author, the CEO, the publisher founder. Okay, I think this is what the best season, and now I'm included in this one. What can you say to these people who feel they like writing, but they lack discipline? I mean, it's been 3 years. It's been 3 years. I want to write books. But indlela engingekho discipline ngayo, I don't even know how to start. I don't even know how to do the planning. Yabo zonke lezi zinto, but I know I want to write books. Yabo, so I know I'm not the only one. So before uvale, ngicela ukuthi usisize kuleyo ndawo ukuthi when you want to write a book, what is it that motivates you or that pushes you to write? Because a lot of us nalento ekuthiwa procrastination. No, procrastination is a thief of time. So you always say, "No, February, I'm gonna write a book, I'm gonna start. Ushao February, it's okay, I'm gonna do it tomorrow. And then tomorrow comes and then you're gonna do it tomorrow. I did that, set 4 years, man. So can you please help us with CP skill or imap ama techniques or iyiphi indlela esingenza ngayo ukuthi sikwazi ukuthi siqale and siqala kanjani, how go about on writing nje?
There was a time during COVID, there was a video that was trending. President ethetha eTV and this pastor, the certain pastor, wayembetha apha ebunzi esithi vula amabandla. Divo kuwe Nqewu. Start writing. Yimlowo kuwe. Qalisa ubhala. Chi uhlalele ntoni? Uthi ube proud uthi it's been 4 years. I'm kidding, guys.
Judge.
Ubhala
Drag
kunzima mfethu.
drag him. As 4 years.
I'm proud. Imagine.
That's a nice soul. Bengenza.
No, but honestly, ubhala kolula, ubhala kunzima, especially if you want to write about izinto that you don't want to share with people. Kunzima nyani. But when you look at the end goal, ukuthi ba, why are you writing? And kukhona lando kuthiwa yintshisekelo, izeal. Xa into uyilangazelela. So it depends ukuthi yintoni le uyilangazelelayo. Mhlawumbe ulangazelela ukubhala nje. Mina bengalangazelela ukubhala. I was actually craving for my healing. I was actually craving for starting my healing journey. So it nento epushayo, it also motivates you. So it depends ukuthi yintoni leyo. So you need to find that thing le ikwenza ufuna ubhala. And then make sure you feed that. How much do you want it? How bad do you want to you see? And I posted a status a few days ago. Ndithi banba start apha ku Facebook. Qalisa ubanba uzoyenza njani, uzoqhubeleka kanjani, intoni ebasekuqaleni encwadini. You will figure it out as ba ixesha lihamba. But okwangoku yibuqala. You don't know what you're doing, but yenze. You'll figure it out endleleni. My book started as a diary entry. Can you imagine?
Oh yeah.
So there's no formula. Yokutba, this is how you're going to start writing. We did that esikolweni kwa-A, didn't we? So u-A no-A siyabaza badibana. As long as ukwazi ubhala bra, just start writing. Ilantuka zakhona, more information and what, you will figure it out later on. But okwangoku, just write.
Just start. Yo, guys, this is the message of the day. Utu Aviwe, just start. There is the issue now, Aviwe, about people. People want to wait to be great in order to start, instead of starting in order for them to be great. So you don't wait to be great so that you can start. But what makes you great is because you've started. So whatever it is that you want to do, you need to start. Content show Aviwe at the beginning of this live and his will. Ubeti, if you want to change your life, even though I show in exact words that I am putting, if you want to change your life, you need to change your mindset. So 2024, you want to change your life, change your mindset. The way you think, the way you talk, the way you do things. If you want to be a millionaire, talk like a millionaire. If you want to be a millionaire, start posting like a millionaire. Start wearing like a millionaire. But we must be strong because people think I got money, so they always come. So because now I took advice from a motivational speaker. Start wearing like a millionaire. I started wearing like a millionaire, walking like a millionaire, talking like a millionaire. That's why I'm posting jokes on the Facebook. No more serious things. No more, because the people think. But guys, whatever that's your thing for me, I attract it. Law of attraction, I'm attracting it. Yeah, but so thank you very much, Aviwe, for motivating us, for making us disciplined, because this is the most important thing, guys. Discipline is more important than motivation, because motivation expires. Yabona bathi simotivate nje u-Aviwe namhlanje. Most of people are fired up, but believe you me, khona bazolala namhlanje bavuye ekuseni sebekhohlisa u-Aviwe utheni. because they lack discipline. So let us
Mm.
be 90% disciplined and 10% motivated, and that makes 100% success. So, guys, thank you very much. Mirabel, anything you want to say? Uvalelise, since guys we ila show ya Mirabel namhlanje into engizoyikhala
Oh,
next week into engizoyikhala next week wafethu ngibuza imibuzo ngedwa. Ah, right. Yabo nje into engizoyikhala. It's fine. I'm gonna miss you, Mirabel. I'm gonna miss you. Aviwe, awufuna ukubikho ele show. Yaholwa. Uzohola.
Hey,
Uchache wena manje sibusisikhala malini. Mirabel,
well,
anything you want to say, Pethu?
you know what? It's been an amazing journey being part of the show. So thank you so much, Nqoba, for allowing me to be part of the show. The guests that we've had have been just incredible. Our viewers have been so consistent and just amazing. So yeah, it's been a great 2023. Today has also been an amazing show. On Kumbula. Maybe Zobuya in the future. But for now, it's obviously goodbye. But I'm still going to be watching the show. So, comment section. But yeah, it's been amazing, and yeah, it's a blessing. It's been an absolute blessing and an incredible experience. Just sharing, uplifting message to
Yeah,
Abadube. So yeah, it's sad, but yeah, God has something new in store for all of us.
yeah. Thank you very much, guys. It's such an amazing experience, guys, with Miracle. Always going into your screen. Sometimes I'm like, I'm tired. I've got a lot of things that I'm doing, and then I'm like, Ish, I didn't prepare anything. What I'm gonna ask about this?
mm.
I know what you mean. I'm just gonna ask one, two questions, and then must go into the jump. You're gonna get to clear up then. Zishagalapo. Now I'm able to see a jump. I said, brother, no. Zishagalapo. So, guys, it was just a great experience. Bekumnandi kakhulu bese kuba now on the show. Ukuthi angikhale but ngindoda angikwazi ukukhala ngoba manje ngibuka abantu besifazane lana. Mas angkhali. Guys, well-ke njengoba seshilo uMirabel bafethu siyashiya kuMirabel bafethu. Yeah, uNkulunkulu akubusise uMirabel akunikeze indoda. Bona fethu ukuthi weza nje wabe i-co-host on this show akunikeze indoda enemali, indoda ezokunikeza i-wife allowance minimum kube 50,000 a month. That would be a minimum. And then
Rapper.
so this girl, yeah, and actually like for the sake of what you came and be a co-host for the show. So uNkulunkulu akubusise nje ngendoda right. So sengiyaqala sengi-intimidate amadoda afuna iMirabel ke manje ukuthi azothi we mina ngoba ngithi nje ngibuka 5,000 nje uMirabel. Engisho mina
50,000.
ngikhuluma ngo-50K. So guys, ngiyacela ukuthi uMirabel crush yakho you were planning to approach her njengoba nani approacha mina njengoba ningi-approacha yabo nje ngo-Aviwe angazi mina why every time yazi most people mangibazi u-Aviwe angazi ngithola ama-inbox amangakanyani yabo mina phela hayi ngithola ama-inbox no Lucy sokuhle kanjeni ine ubani yabo
Bathini?
so guys uma kuthi ubuplani ukuthi uzomnika u-5,000 iMirabel hamba odlala ilotho uwine i-jackpot win i-jackpot hamba investor because uMirabel kumele umnikeze u-50,000 a month as i-wife allowance. Imali ayisebenzayo eyakhe ungayithathe eyakhe. Wena uzowenza yonke into uphinde umnikeze u-50,000 i-wife allowance. So this is the husband for uMirabel. Mirabel, I love you so much. Thank you for it was a privilege and honor. Sesiyenze lento mfethu from last year, the whole of last year we've been doing this. And guess what, guys? We haven't even met no Mirabel in person. But mhla we meet, phenduka umhlaba kuthi.
That's so
Ngiyokukhiphela
beautiful.
ngiyokukhipha kwi-restaurant, ngicele wonke umuntu aphume, ngikhulume ne-manager, ngithi this, I'm booking this for 3 hours for uMirabel ukuthi adle noma yini ayifunayo, and then mina I'll walk away. You guys will phone me and give me the bill. I will pay. So I'm just making an
Hey,
example for
Mirabel,
the
mashekile yini bra?
husband. Yeah, Mirabel. I'm gonna miss
Hey,
you, Mirabel. I'm gonna miss you.
Thank you so much. So much, Nqoba. I
Yeah,
really
Aviwe,
Mm-hmm.
thank you very much for coming to the show for the first time. Even if two ngabile isikhathi ngik-approach sis bengingaceli bengikutshela kahle kahle buzoza ngenkani. Buzoza ngenkani ngisho kuthiwa ungabili uthi bhuti ngithe ngiyangena ubhuti wakho mina waleke ungishole kabi. Uzongena la kushow.
I'm glad
Thank you very much,
Kanye.
Siswami.
I
Yeah,
enjoyed
kuzophoxeka
myself on the
ungabili
show,
kuzophoxeka.
guys.
Thank you very much, Sisi. Nawe bandla ngoba uzile kule show wanganqaba I mean guys ngicela niye bandla ku-Aviwe ningezi kumina. Qonda nikuyena straight. Qonda nikuyena straight. Akalumi. Nimzwile uthe akalumi. So nje khona oyedwa ovele wazi wathi yena usebenza kumkhandlu usebenza ku-municipality betesta ama-waters ukuthi uzothini u-Aviwe. Wangibuza ku-Aviwe ukuthi yini umkhandlu ngamtshela ukuthi municipality. So zama inhlanhla yakho kwali zama inhlanhla yakho ungasabi akalumi. Thank you very much guys. I hope we have changed our mindset for 2024. Sesiza ngenye perspective manje all the things we couldn't achieve for on 2023 let's come for them guys for 2024 guys please know this a year is like a field unyaka unjengensimbi don't expect ngoDecember ukuthi ube nezinto abanye abantu abayipostayo abayi-achievile if you never done nothing.
Mm.
Ensimini you will never harvest ensimini ungatshalanga. So a year is just like a field. You will never harvest if you never sow anything. So you need to put in the work so that you're gonna achieve everything. But only if you put in the work. Put in the work, man. Work hard. Put in the work. No matter what the circumstances, just put in the work. Never give up. Guys, most of us we have big dreams. That we even have fear. I want to tell you this because on the other side of fear, there is greatness. The reason why you fear to start whatever it is that you want to start, it's because on the other side there's greatness. So
Yeah.
please, guys, let's break the wall and reach into on the other side because on the other side there is greatness. So if fear, whatever it is that I always say this, Uguti, if you can see it in your mind, then you can touch it with your hands. If there's a
Mm-hmm.
capacity for it to be in your brain, then there's the ability for you to do it. There's nothing that you can't do. There's nothing that you can't have. There's nothing that you can't experience that you ever thought of it. If you ever thought that you want to build the most expensive aeroplane or jet, for the fact that ukuthi uyicabangile leyo, that means you can do it. It's just that ukuthi wena ubuka lento enkulu and then you look at yourself and then you realize where you want to know. It's not like that. If it can be in your mind, then you can touch it with your hand. Aviwe, any last words to Swam before we close? Ingaze ngikhale because uMirabel yangishiya.
Kudala ukhala wethu, kudala ukhala. Um, I think we've said everything, haven't we?
Mm.
Okay, thank you so
No,
much,
there's
guys, for having me on
the
the
last
show.
thing.
It was such an
Yeah. No, talk
mercy all our stage of Mekolo.
on, on, on. Seshawe network in CEO. Nangesefrizini. CEO, are you
CEO
there?
showing it.
Uh,
Thank you so much,
Let me
guys, for
see.
having me on the show. It was such
Okay.
an honor.
Good.
I am so humbled. I am so humbled. Cala ukutsho ngoba sisafrizela ngoku.
I talk. We can hear you now.
I'm, I'm here.
I see. Oh, imshaka belly network, guys. Thank you very much, guys, for tuning in. It was such an amazing show. What a great opening. Even though sivula ngeindaba ezibuhlungu nje ukuthi asisengayo i-co-host la. So guys, ngicela nifake ama-CV na ning-inbox nifake ama-CV na ngizonenza i-interview sibone ukuthi siyanithatha. And if there's no one orisha 11 ka-Mirabel, then asiqashe ka-NK1 Show. Thank you very much, guys. Till we meet again next week, Monday. Danko kaningi bekele beke. It's your boy, brother Nqoba. Love you all. Danko.